I think that there is really a rediscovery of Ethereum that's taking place.
Congratulations, crypto holders. Congratulations, Altcoin Daily team. Bitcoin just made a new all-time high today. Ethereum hit 2,800. XRP, $2.50. Solana, $160. Cardano, surprising a lot of people. Did you expect this to be happening with Cardano?
I set a goal saying I want to change the economic, political, and social systems of the world. I think that I have a real shot of doing it using cryptocurrency technology.
Does crypto overtake the current system eventually?
The question is, how much longer do we have in this rally? How high can Bitcoin run? What's causing this? The fact is, I expect Bitcoin's price to run a lot higher. This is literally just the breakout. This is literally just the start. Why? Well, think about it like this. We can be so bullish, we can be so certain in Bitcoin's bullish future because of a few reasons. Just take a look at what is going on in supply versus demand. Bitcoin treasury companies alone bought almost 160,000 Bitcoin worth $17 billion in Q2. That's 66% more than Q1. The corporate FOMO is real.
I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. It's just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever.
Of course, it is so much more than just Bitcoin treasury companies. The spot ETFs, so through Wall Street, BlackRock, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, 111,000 Bitcoin just with them alone. And guess what? Only 40,000, not even 41,000 new Bitcoin were mined. Who here can do math? Are you starting to understand what happens next? Isn't it obvious what happens as more time passes? 140 to 170,000 in the short term. Bitcoin's price is coiled like a spring right now and just now starting to break out. This all according to expert chart and trading analyst on Fox Business today. He says Pomp is good at telling the story of Bitcoin. He's good at charting. He looks at charts, and this is what he sees comes next for Bitcoin. This is just what the charts say.
So I want to take another look at another name that you like here, and that's Bitcoin. Now, if I read the notes properly, did you say 140,000 for Bitcoin is possible from here?
It's very possible with upside from there. And I don't want to oversell it. And look, I'll leave the story to the Pomp, but I focus on the charts. And this chart is coiled like a spring here. Now, keep in mind, as many of these momentum stocks have surged off the bottom, Bitcoin's been doing yeoman's work of consolidating within this well-defined trading channel. But it is coiled, as I said, to break out and play catch-up to names like Coinbase, names like Robinhood that are already back at the high. So a breakout above 110, which is last resistance, projects measured upside to 140 with upside from there to 170.
We've been telling you for weeks, we've been telling you for months, in fact, that now is the time to take out your positions on long-term altcoin portfolios. I mean, it's different. Some people trade, some people swing trade, cycle trade. There's all different ways you can make money trading and investing in cryptocurrency. And Altcoin Daily audience members, we were prepared for this. XRP closes its highest quarterly candle in history. This is beautiful. This is so bullish for XRP right now. Cardano forms its first ever weekly golden cross. Traditionally, this is a very bullish signal. Grayscale, in fact, taking out a bigger position in Cardano in their smart contract platform fund. ADA now making up almost 19% of this fund, ranking third just behind Ethereum and Solana. Also, we have Hedera, Avalanche, and Sui. Hey, if you're interested in knowing about these projects early, if you're interested in making money in crypto, make sure you subscribe. We post one video every day, keeping you informed on everything going on in this space. Think about what I've been telling you for the past several weeks, months, years, in fact. I mean, if you watched our video yesterday, you know we've showed you some videos that we made 7 years ago telling you guys, now is the perfect time to get involved 7 years ago. But my point is this, I expect a full apology from the haters in the comments who, when I told you last chance for months and months here and last chance for months and months here, said, no, it's not the last chance. No, it's not the last chance. Well, it's looking more and more likely every day that that was the last chance. And we do think that Bitcoin goes a lot higher from here. There will be dips. Take advantage of those. But you can see leg up, leg up, leg up, and now we're entering into that new leg up. And think about it like this. It is very likely in the next few months the Fed starts to cut rates. That's very likely.
If it turns out that inflation pressures do remain contained, then we will get to a place where we cut rates sooner rather than later.
And remember, you can make money in crypto whether the market is going up or down by trading. Experienced individuals earn a lot of money trading crypto. Take advantage of the tens of thousands of dollars worth of exchange sign up and trading bonuses by using our affiliate links in the description below. You can make 30K, 8K, 30K, 30K by signing up and trading on any of these exchanges. These bonuses won't be offered to you forever, so if you're interested, sign up and start trading before these go away. Ethereum is on a straight path to $400,000. It's going to surpass $300,000 soon, I think, and there are a lot of big people, entities, companies behind Ethereum, even just as believers, who do not want to see this asset fail. 95% of Donald Trump's crypto portfolio is Ethereum. When I was backstage with Eric and Don Trump at Bitcoin Vegas this year, we talked for like 30, 40 minutes just waiting backstage. Eric Trump told me the family is huge Ethereum bulls. He even said, I don't think anybody owns as much Ethereum as the Trump family does. So, understand that that's what's going on here. And that's just one influential person. So watch what they buy, watch what they do to set themselves and set this country up for success. Senator Tim Scott says something many important level politicians say nowadays: blockchain technology and digital assets are not going away. They're here to stay.
Make no mistake, blockchain technology and digital assets are not going away. They are here to stay.
So this is something that we've been talking about for months and years, but now it's becoming pretty obvious. Ethereum is the next big crypto play, and different entities and important people and experts are going on TV, making sure everybody understands the opportunity that Ethereum is today.
I think that there is really a rediscovery of Ethereum that's taking place.
You're going out, you're spending the $250 million to buy Ether, is my understanding, or maybe a little Bitcoin, but mostly Ether.
Yes, it is for Ethereum.
Okay, and so this trades at a huge multiple to the amount of Ether you conceivably could buy with the money that was raised in the pipe.
Yes, I mean, in the press release, there's a sort of a discussion about Ethereum treasury strategies, and to us, there is like a logic to what these companies are trying to do, because one, they're actually going to be using whatever relative premium exists to actually use capital markets to grow their Ethereum holdings.
Okay, so meaning what? You can add value to the overall holdings that you have through things that can be done in the Ethereum ecosystem.
Yes, as well as like taking advantage of the premium that exists in capital markets activities.
I see.
And of course, I think that there is really a rediscovery of Ethereum that's taking place, because Ethereum itself is one of the best performing crypto assets. It's up, annualizing,
right.
It's really taken off recently because the stable coin is the ChatGPT moment for crypto. Circle has blown the doors open. There's a lot of interest now on Wall Street getting involved with Ethereum and building stable coins. That's 30% of Ethereum's network usage today.
Right.
So you tell me, Ethereum or Solana? Ethereum or Solana? Different experts in the space say Solana is clearly better. Tom Lee says that Ethereum is actually a better investment than Solana. Here are his reasons. You tell me, do you agree with Tom Lee? Ethereum is better than Solana?
But it is a technology in addition to, it's not just like Bitcoin, which is sort of seen as
That's right.
almost a gold. It is a technology. It could lose market share as well, couldn't it, to the likes of Solana?
That's true, but when you see like the JP Morgan stablecoin, it's being built on Ethereum.
Right.
Robinhood is building their tokenizing business on Ethereum. So as what they call a layer one, Ethereum is like the preferred choice for Wall Street. It already is more than 60% of all the tokenized real world assets, and I think that share is growing. If stablecoins grow to over $2 trillion, as Treasury Secretary Bessent predicts, that's an exponential usage of Ethereum and the Ethereum token. So It's really positive for Ethereum. And incidentally, the Circle trades at around 100 times EBITDA.
Or do you think Cardano is better than both Ethereum and Solana? Cardano now running 24/7 for 8 years straight.
When we launched Cardano in 2017, it's been running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 8 years and never been hacked and never gone down. You know, and so I was really proud of that.
And the founder of both Ethereum and Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, says that he expects Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, Cardano to grow and merge with the traditional financial system, sending crypto a lot higher, but also the traditional financial system now better than before and at a new level themselves.
Cryptocurrency has gone from nothing to 550 million users within 15 years, from no value to a multi-trillion-dollar ecosystem, but they have still stayed somewhat divorced from the Web 2 world and the legacy financial world. They're not interconnected and interoperable. So really the next 5 to 10 years in the industry, it's about how do you build bridges and how do you reset the incentive layer of the system so that people make more money cooperating together. And we're starting to see this with stablecoins, for example. They're working their way into the cryptocurrency space, and they went from nothing to $243 billion of stablecoins issued with Tether and Circle and the other major standards, about 180 million transactions per month. So huge amount of volume.
And let's not forget that Charles Hoskinson predicted all of what we're seeing happening right now in markets and is actually predicting prices to go a lot higher this year.
I think Bitcoin will be over 250,000 by the end of this year or next year.
What's going to drive that, do you think?
What will happen is that the tariff stuff will be a dud, and then people will realize that the world is willing to negotiate. And it's really just U.S. versus China, and a lot of people will side with us, some people side with China. The markets will stabilize a little bit, and they'll get used to the new normal.
Hey, my name is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. You tell me what price Bitcoin is at as you're watching this, guys. This is exactly what we prepared for. Be aware that, maybe it's very possible over the next 6 months, retail is going to come flooding back into the space as prices just keep getting higher and higher. It's going to be better if there is more steady, healthy growth, like, leg up, half leg down, leg up, half leg down, like we've been seeing. But we will see. Generally, in my experience, things start to get a little frothy as we really start getting over all-time highs. Guys, smash the like button if you appreciate us coming at you every day with daily videos. My name is Aaron. See you tomorrow.